Hello, everyone. Another story today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and it is called Nemo and the Ship of Gold. It's written by Sibley O'Brien, and it's illustrated by Paul Lee. So listen to this strategy focus. A ship full of gold is at the bottom of the ocean. Can Tommy Thompson find the treasure? Read the story. Let's find out. The ship sails, 1857. In 1857, a ship called the Central America left Cuba, an island in the Caribbean Sea. The ship was on its way to New York City. There were over 500 people on the ship, as well as a lot of gold. The gold was worth $1.5 million. In 1857, $1.5 million was a lot of money, because $1.5 million is still a lot of money today. It would probably be like $10 million today. Two 9-year-old girls were traveling on the ship. Their names were Harriet and Augustine. On a bright and sunny day, the girls laughed and played on the deck. The storm. Soon the sky turned dark. The wind began to blow. Big, powerful waves hit the ship. Harriet and Augustine ran inside. Then came the bad news from the crew. The Central America was leaking. People bailed water. They were trying to keep the ship from sinking. Another ship, the Marine, was close by. It was coming to help. Would it reach the Central America in time? The rescue. The Marine finally got close to the Central America. Harriet and Augustine got into a lifeboat with other children and women. The boat was lowered into the water along with other lifeboats. People rowed the boats to the Marine. In 1857, an artist made a painting that showed the sinking of the Central America. The ship sinks. Harriet and Augustine stood on the deck of the Marine. They were happy to be safe. They looked back at the Central America. Many men were still on the ship. Harriet and Augustine felt sad for the men who were left on the Central America. 2 days later, the Central America sank. More than 400 people on the ship died. More than 42,000 pounds of gold went to the bottom of the ocean, too. The gold would not be seen again for over 100 years. The Explorer, 1986. Tommy Thompson was a smart inventor. He loved to explore the ocean and dreamed of uncovering its secrets. He enjoyed looking for the wreckage of ships that had sunk. Tommy knew about the Central America. He knew there was a lot of gold on the ship when it sank. Tommy knew the gold would be worth much more in 1986 than it was in 1857. Millions of dollars worth of gold would be lying on the ocean floor. No one had ever found a treasure that big. Tommy Thompson stands on the Arctic Discoverer. The problem. Tommy had one big problem. The Central America was very far down, more than 1 mile below the ocean. No one could dive down that far, and he would not be able to bring the treasure up to his ship, but he had a plan. The solution. In 1988, Tommy had made a robot. He called it Nemo. The robot could explore deep under the ocean. Tommy could control the robot while he was on the ship, the Arctic Discoverer. Tommy could send Nemo down thousands of feet to find the Central America. So here's Tommy's robot, Nemo. The robot could send pictures back to the ship It could also pick up things on the ocean floor like gold coins or other treasures, looking for the Central America. In 1988, Tommy and his ship went to find the Central America. It was the first time that Tommy used his robot Nemo. Tommy had worked hard for years to get ready for this trip. This picture taken by Nemo shows the bell of the Central America. Oh. Out in the ocean, Nemo went to work. It worked very well, even better than Tommy had dreamed. On the very first dive, Nemo found the Central America. It found cups and plates. It found trunks of clothes. It even found books that could still be read. Treasure. Nemo also found things worth more than plates and cups. It found gold coins and gold bars. On the first trip, it picked up 40 coins, but Tommy made more trips with Nemo. Over time, Nemo found gold worth millions of dollars. Some of the gold found in the Central America. Tommy used other inventions to explore the Central America and pull up all the gold and other things from the ocean floor. But Tommy was proudest of how he had solved his problem. He had found a new way to explore the oceans and to find the secrets hidden underwater. So let's look at the responding questions. What is Nemo? Nemo was the robot that Tommy invented. And what can Nemo do? Nemo could go thousands of feet in the ocean and search for things. How did Tommy plan to get the treasure from the ship? With Nemo. Why were Nemo's trips to the Central America important? It says give 2 reasons. Number 1, it was a piece of our history that had been lost for over 100 years. And 2, it could recover treasure. So number 4 says Tommy was very determined to explore the ocean. He worked hard to find the Central America. What would you like to work hard to do? So have a discussion about that with your parent or a sibling or a friend. What is something you would work hard to do? That's it for today at Cindy Harper Speaks. See you next time. Bye.